Okay, so what exactly do you do for your job? What exactly is your job?
For science, like scientists?
Yeah.
My job.
Like, what's like the name of your job? Like,
Yes.
Different. So that's why I was like, oh, you can clarify.
I was the director of the research and development section or department of the corporation. Director of research and development department of the corporation.
what corporation?
Huh?
Like, what corporation or company?
The company was called, the last one I was, Mining Corporation of Bolivia.
Okay. Okay. So why did you decide to have a science-based career?
Why did I decide to?
Have a science-based career.
A science.
Career, like a career with science.
Oh, why did I decide to have a... While working on a project, we found out that there was not enough knowledge on the subject of the project. Therefore, we have to develop the knowledge, and that involves doing the research, which was a scientific career.
Okay. And then, what inspired you into science? Like, what was your inspiration for science?
No, didn't understand again.
What was your inspiration for science?
What was my inspiration or the inspiration for science? What? Yeah, are you talking to me?
Yeah,
In
you.
particular, or
You.
what was my inspiration for science? Hold on just a minute, yeah?
Okay.
What was my inspiration for science? I don't understand the question very well. Hold on. There is a saying that is very old saying. When you are going on a path, on a way, on the road, and the road splits into two, take the one that is the least traveled. And follow it. And then leave a trail for other people to follow you. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And I very much believed in that basic old-time advice. And by following the route least traveled, I found that I had to do research. And in order to do research, I had to develop the science that could be applied to that research. You understand that? It is
Yeah.
a little bit complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Okay, next question is, what are some qualities and skills that a scientist needs to have to succeed?
No, again.
What are some skills that a scientist needs to succeed?
Skills that a scientist needs to succeed. First of all, you have to have perseverance. You understand perseverance?
Mm-hmm.
You have to stay with it. Then you have to know the basic science that applies to the problem you are studying. You have to know the basic science that applies to the problem that you're studying. Not just the technology, but the basic knowledge. Yes.
Okay. And then, why did you choose that as your job, like a science job, instead of like, I don't know, acting or painting instead?
Yeah. In the field in which I worked, there was the possibility of doing engineering or science. Engineering is, for instance, how to do the things that were already known. How to, for instance, to separate the valuable particles in a piece of rock. You have to crush it, you have to grind it, you have to know what your particles are and apply that. That is engineering. To crush it, you study engineering, how to do crushing, how to separate. There's already knowledge on that, there's equipment to do that. But then there is the problem that you have something that needs to be done and there is no knowledge how to do it. No matter how much you study, there is no knowledge on how to do it because nobody has done it before or they do it just by guess. And because the problems in which I was involved, mankind did not know how to do it, then I dedicated myself to do the science, to study the science on how to do it, and that is how I got involved with it.
Trying to connect. So I can't type.
I'm trying to connect.
Well, I can't type and say it's trying to connect.
Why does it not remember? Where did it go?
Oh, I'm taking a video, by the way.
Juan? Did you reset the internet or something? Yeah? Because her internet went away and it's not popping up as one of the options. There. And then, let's save it real quick. And then after you type each answer, then just hit the save button. Do you know where the save button is? It doesn't have to be save as. Just okay.
Okay, sorry.
I copied and pasted it into a Word doc, so you don't have to worry about it.
Okay, so what are some challenges about your job?
Come again?
Challenges like that you faced?
Challenges that I fix. find the areas of knowledge that would apply for the solution to the problem that I am studying.
Okay, and then what were some highlights about your career? Like some important parts, or
What is some important part?
Okay, come on. I'm a badass too. We match. We don't play
In one of the problems that you will understand very quickly, to separate two particles, to separate parts that are good to parts that are not of importance, you have to find chemicals that would react to the particles that you want to separate, to the product that you want to separate, and will not react with the rest of it. For instance, if you have a whole bunch of marbles, some that are red and the rest that are not red, and you want to separate the rest from the rest of them, you have to find something that is more, who has more a tendency to be with the reds rather than with the rest. For instance, if the red particles are heavier, then you put the heavy particles at one side, the light particles at the other. If the red particles will float and the other ones will sink, then you use whether the particles that float and from the ones that don't float. So it is to find which areas are more appropriate for, more related to the areas that you are studying.
So what is the purpose of your job?
The purpose of the job that I have, in order to tell you all what I have been telling you, is they are particles that make a soil hazardous, and we want to separate these hazardous particles from the rest of them. So my main objective was how to separate the hazardous particles from the rest of them, so that the total soil will not be hazardous anymore. That you understand?
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then how does your job benefit the world?
How they benefit the world?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. There are too many soils that have been made hazardous, or that are hazardous. And these soils, they are in areas that we cannot grow agriculture or big cities or big roads or nothing, because they are hazardous. If we separate the hazardous products from the rest of them, then the area will be clean and we can make agriculture, build cities, build roads, whatever you want. That is very important. Very good question.
And then the last question is, what advice would you give to an 8th grade student today?
No, come again.
What advice would you give to an 8th grade student today who is interested in science?
What advice should I give to a grade student today? For them to dedicate themselves to science? Is to study the basic science subjects that they teach in school. Be very familiar with math, physics, and chemistry. Because they will give you the basis to understand the solution to the problems that you are studying.